This one's been uprooted.
Oh, good. The farmer's had a go.
This one's been uprooted.
Well done.
But somebody had put concrete on it to firm it up before.
Yeah, and look, does the energy even more. Look, these rods.
Yes. So I've had the rods go up. They're antennas. They're stone antennas.
Exactly.
This is amazing. Who didn't expect this? Hello, welcome to the Mark Attwood Show from a freezing cold Derbyshire. If you're watching this show, don't forget all the links in the description box below, especially get on my email list. I'm joined today by Gillian, England. Hello, Gillian.
Hello, Mark.
And what's your business called?
It's Mystic Healing Therapies.
See, I've asked that 3 times before and I still couldn't remember it. Mystic Healing Therapies. And you're a natural...
Mystic.
Healer.
Yeah, I'm a psychotherapist as well in my day job, but Mystic Healing Therapies.
And yeah, we've just driven up here from Buxton because I did a talk in Buxton last night, which was great. Really good people, but there was a lot of weird energy.
Yeah.
You know, Buxton's a very interesting town.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Bilderbergs had a meeting there in the 50s?
It wouldn't surprise me. The whole of Derbyshire has just got this immense energy, and a lot of people are being drawn here. You know, people that they wouldn't know what Derbyshire is in the last few years. There seems to be a migration of certain people to Derbyshire.
Certain types of people?
Well, kind of people that are into energy, because it's kind of convergence of a lot of energy, of a lot of ley lines.
That's what I was going to ask you about, because you called me a few weeks ago and said that there's this place here that has this incredible energy.
Yeah.
And as I pulled up in the car, the first thing Gillian said to me was, she's got a visitor in the car from Andromeda, who was laughing. Yeah. And you were trying to get rid of him, but he won't go.
No, I was sat in the car waiting for Mark, and somebody popped in by the side of me, and I thought, okay, who's this? So I know that they have to identify themselves. So I said, who are you? And he said he's from the Andromeda, and he said the 4th Council, or Council of 4. I don't know anything about that, but I'm just repeating what he was saying.
There's a lot of councils in space.
Loads of councils, yeah. And anyway, I thought, right, I'm going to just make sure this chap's all right. So I brought in St. Michael's light, or Archangel Michael. I brought in the Christ light. I was saying, I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth. And he was just sat there laughing. So I thought, all right, then you've passed the test. So I said, what are you here for? And he's such a joker. And he says he's with you.
Well, that explains my sense of humour. I've been saying this for years. I've got a great sense of humour.
Yeah. It was so funny. Anyway, he was joking around. And then I saw him, because up here, I call it the Dethic Plateau. It's not called that, but that's what I call it, and that's what my guides call it. There's loads and loads of crafts. I'm sure you'll feel them or see them. Do you see them today?
I can feel it already as soon as I got here.
But this is nothing. Wait till you get round the corner. So it's just mad.
No, I've seen craft during the day. Yes, I have. Yeah. Physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have as well here.
Not in the day. I see it kind of like in my mind.
Yeah.
But there's a very strong golden vibe, you know.
So it's good energy.
Very good. But before Mark arrived, I set the grid, so I made sure that, you know, we were only calling in the highest and best.
Good.
Because with there being quite a, I don't know if it's a portal or some kind of interaction, we've got to make sure that it's set to the highest, haven't we?
We have.
It's freezing.
It is. Should we walk?
Yeah.
And then try and warm up a little bit. So it's literally just around the corner.
Yeah.
And there's also, is this Babington Hall, did you call it?
Babington Farm. It used to be, first of all, the whole place was originally from the Dethic family, and then they ran out of male heirs. So then it passed to the Babington family because one of the Dethic's daughters married the Babingtons. Now, the Babingtons are quite famous for the Babington pot. I don't know.
They tried to kill Queen Elizabeth.
That's right, yeah.
I like them already.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Queen Elizabeth I, by the way.
Yeah, the first. He's lived in this place here.
This one here?
Yeah. Behind it is supposedly the original manor house. They say it dates back from 12th, 13th century, but I believe this land mass dates back from before that. I get Celtic energy.
Oh.
Really, really strongly.
You've got a couple of Celts with you today.
Yeah, very good. So I can you feel it now?
Yeah, I can. Is this?
That's Babington Farm. That was only
Is this
sold
empty?
last year. No, unfortunately not. It got inhabited last year.
It looks like it's blocked.
Yeah, they've only just doing it up.
Oh, I see.
Last year, a friend and I came up here. We did loads of clearing.
Ooh.
Can you feel it?
Yeah.
We did so much clearing. We could hear. Just going back throughout the ages, this is such a history. But can you see the building there?
Yep.
That's the chapel. I think that's the original chapel. They don't say that it is. Wait till you stand there.
Is this part of the farm now?
Yeah, it's in the farm's garden. It's here. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Well, I asked you if there were any guardians. When there's energy like this, there's usually somebody guarding it. But you think it's
I
dragons.
don't think there are. There's dragons. Because you've had a dragon with you, haven't you, Mark?
Oh, I see. I
Seen
saw one. A light dragon.
Yeah.
I call it.
Yeah.
It was a dragon made of light.
Yeah. Well, did you see that?
It flew over my head in my garden, my neighbour's garden,
Yeah.
at like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Silently,
Did it?
like that.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
I think there are dragons here, but I feel like there's some very strong. Can you feel the energy, the Celtic?
I don't know, I got
Goes
to tune
back.
in. Yeah.
And look at the old church, look.
Oh.
Can you see? That's an old chapel, but you
Yeah.
can't get in it. Look, but they just use it as like a building, an outbuilding.
Ooh.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So-
Should we go and have a look in the
Yes, I'll get the key.
Oh, where'd you get the key from?
Behind here.
How did you find that out?
It tells you on the
Oh.
door. So, anyway, getting back to my story, this building here,
This one?
it's alleged. I've looked around that farm, by the way, by the farmer last year. No, year before last, we looked around here. This is allegedly housed Oliver Cromwell's army, because it's ancient this
Oliver's
way.
Army?
Yeah.
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
I was singing that yesterday morning. I couldn't get it out of my head.
Really?
Yeah. You know the
Think-
Elvis Costello song?
But anyway, allegedly, but you'll find nothing about it in history books. It's just passed on through farmers and people.
So this church is not operational,
It is.
is it?
Yeah. But there's no graveyard. It's not consecrated.
What kind of religion is it?
I think it's Church of England.
Does it belong to the Church of England?
Yeah.
Look at the view.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh, and just down here, Florence Nightingale alleged to have lived.
Oh, really?
Her home is down there in Lee. Yeah.
My son's middle name, Nightingale.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of links round here. I say allegedly because you can't really trust history, can you, as we've been told?
Not at all.
So,
It's John the Baptist.
you see, I don't necessarily get such energy in here as I do up there, but see what you see.
Well, it's interesting just to see it because it was built here for a reason.
Yeah.
And they thought, I should have bought the dowsing rod. Ooh.
See, they've got the Tartaria organ.
That apparently, I found out yesterday,
Yeah.
is reptilian technology.
Is it? That wouldn't surprise me since they in every...
The metal pipes and the stained glass windows does create some frequency.
Yes.
That's all I know at the moment.
Right.
Because I only heard that yesterday.
Okay.
Which is weird because then I come and see.
Yes. Well, it wouldn't surprise me because every religious establishment seems to have one of those reptilian technologies in it, doesn't it?
Yeah. My great uncle used to play one of those in our village church.
Oh, really?
I've done dowsing on churches and why they're built in the directions they're built,
Right.
why the altar's placed where it is, Where is there a... here it is. Why this is here. Because it's all to do with where the water lines and the energy lines converge. So this was not accidentally built here because of that energy that you've got over there, but there must be a reason for this being here as well.
Did you see, I think you saw David Icke's Albion film, didn't you?
I did.
Because he talks about the towers, doesn't he, holding all the energy?
Yeah.
That was really good.
No, they do, yeah. That's what these buildings are for.
Yeah.
They're energy machines.
Yes, they are. But I always find it interesting how they hijack things. So, like this eagle,
Yeah.
you know, the symbology of it.
Go on.
It's kind of hijacked because, you know, eagles are high frequency birds, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, if you look at things like the eagles in lots of churches have these, don't they?
Yeah.
And then look at the royals' unicorn.
Yeah.
And they always sort of hijack the high vibe things, put them in mythology.
They do.
When actually we know they're real.
Yeah, well, look at all the dragons in the city of London.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Look, everywhere you look.
But they've inverted that. I know obviously you've got the reptilian energy, which is obviously dark, but...
Some of it is.
Yeah.
Because some of the reptilians or Draco are controlled by demons, and some of them are good.
Yeah.
This is what I've learned.
Yeah, but there's a larger percentage not good, aren't
Controlled by the demons, yeah.
Yeah, but originally the dragon energy is really good. You're getting it?
I think it's going to be up here as well.
Okay. You see, when I'm communicating with spirit, I get cold.
Yeah,
So I know it's cold anyway, but I start shivering.
No, I've been freezing.
Yeah. Because can you feel the energy?
I can. When you look at it through the eyes of it being technology, it completely changes it,
Yeah.
you know? But I had an aversion to churches when I was a little kid. And then then I saw the film Omen, and then I thought I was Damien, because he couldn't go into a church.
Okay.
Because he was the son of the devil. So I was looking for 666 on my head when I was a kid,
Well,
wondering why I didn't like going into churches.
Really? I got sent to the spiritualist church, which actually was a really good thing. So I grew up learning the philosophy. It's not just about bringing Auntie Doreen through, it's a whole philosophy. So from a younger age, I learnt about different dimensions and instant manifestation, which is the true philosophy around the spiritualist church, but not many people know that.
Amazing.
So,
I didn't know that.
it was really good. So I feel privileged to have been party to that knowledge. But then I went to a Church of England school, and I remember thinking, that's rubbish. So I kind of naturally gravitated towards the spiritualist side. So I've always sort of rebutted what I was told in RE classes and things.
Well, I did as well, just naturally.
Yeah.
So what else do we want to see today? We're going to take us somewhere else, don't we?
Well, there's Arbor Low, the stone circle.
Oh.
All the energy lines converged. That's back towards Buxton.
Yeah, what would you like to do next? Do you want to spend more time in the vortex?
Could do, yeah. Let's go back there and see what we get.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the dragon...
So I just hugged the tree and I got some images and I just told Gillian about these. Well, no, let's just hear what Gillian's about to say.
Well, a couple of years ago, a friend and I came up and did lots of energy work, and we saw that you said you saw a black dragon and a silver one.
Yeah.
Well, we saw the silver one being birthed. Well, not being birthed, but a hatching, and we looked after it and nurtured it. And then here you come along, and you're there, you're seeing it.
Yeah, this tree's full of love. I've seen loads of things. So I saw a black dragon, a silver dragon, and I saw ships.
Yeah.
But I saw these soldiers from like 500 years ago interacting with them.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me because, like I said, Cromwell's army was in those barracks.
Oh, do you know what else I just got?
Yeah.
John Dee.
John Dee.
John Dee worked for Queen Elizabeth.
Okay.
He sank the Spanish Armada off the coast of Ireland 3 times, allegedly using magic, but then I just got the ships did it.
Yeah. It's a crazy place, isn't it? Up there.
Yeah, it is.
And just round here.
Ooh.
And anyway, when I was at the car and I got that being next to me, I saw a ship and there was 6 places in it. You were sat in one seat, I was in another. There was 4 other
You
spaces.
saw me in the ship?
Yeah. And it was definitely golden. I've seen myself in that ship before.
That's why the Andromedan was here. Because he's been on the ship with us.
Yeah, yeah. But it was definitely of the light.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So this is great, because this is like uncovering a place that should be a sacred site, but nobody knows about it.
Nobody knows about it.
How many of these are there around the world?
Not that many.
Because I think most of the sacred sites are distractions.
Yes. Yeah, that would make sense.
I think they're slightly displaced from the real energy.
Yes.
I just got that as a download. I don't know if that's true.
Well, it would make sense because they want this to be pure. This is a very pure energy. It's uncontaminated. You don't get flocks of tourists coming here because...
Might do now.
Well, yeah.
That might not be a bad thing, because this energy is for the good.
Yeah, and the people attracted here are going to be...
Oh, it's only going to be
dimension,
it's only going to be 5D people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's about honouring the sacredness of it, you know, rather than just tramping around it and ticking it off a tourist guide map.
Yeah, yeah. Like Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad you invited me up here, and I'm looking forward to going to this Stone Circle as well.
Yeah, that's good as well.
Can we get a coffee on the way?
I should think we can. Sure.
So that was it's such a shame you can't capture that energy on the camera, but Gillian's extremely tapped in, and we having the same visions, and she was called. She said her guides kept telling her to get me to come here. This is the crazy thing about Adventures in the Cosmic Suit. But now we're going from here about half an hour away to a place called Arbor Low, which is a stone circle. And I love me a stone circle, so let's go and check it out. She's gone ahead of me, I told her to follow me.
The worst energy thing I've ever done, or the most demonic, there's a place in Spain, in the Pyrenees, this Spanish mountainside. It was so demonic, and I've cleared lots of sites out, but this one's off the charts. It was a place near a village called Rosa in the Pyrenees, just on the border of France. It was crazy. There was grey energy, there was all sorts, and you know, I don't suffer fools gladly, but this one I'm like, oh, we couldn't park there. We're going to park on the mountainside for the night because that's what we do. I'm like, and even my husband picked it up, and we're like, no, we've got to move on.
You see, if I'd met you 10 years ago, I thought you were crackers. But I met a guy called Jim Robertson, he was like my Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah.
He's passed on now, but he's still here.
Yeah.
He taught me all this stuff. Right. And he spent 50 years clearing old battle sites around the world of souls that were stuck here.
Yeah.
And I would have thought he was crackers if it wasn't for the fact that he got me to close my eyes once and imagine this thing, and I imagined this thing, and he could see, he said, slow down. And I was like, how the hell did he know I was going that fast? And that was when I was like, this is all real.
Yeah. Well, I've cleared the sites in France because we used to take these brilliant European holidays and we drive. We've driven to Slovenia, Italy, all sorts of places. And when we're driving, we used to drive through the night because my son used to get travel sick. So my husband was driving and I used to just do all the clearing through all the World War I sites and everything in France, freeing up battalions of people that were stuck, souls. So this is why, you know, I'm always on holiday to clear the sites. So I can concur with your friend who taught you about the sites because that's a lot of what I've been doing. But I've kind of kept it to myself.
Oh, yeah?
Really. Because nobody really gets it, but they do get it now. It's weird. I've been doing all this stuff for years, just quietly going around in my own space and place. And then all of a sudden, there's all these people like you.
I know, it is amazing. People are ready for this now.
They are.
I'm starting to realise all this stuff's real. That's what I was saying at the talk.
Yeah.
You know, I can't believe I'm on stage talking about UFOs, satanic ritual abuse, God. All these things are coming out of my mouth, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Did I really say that? Is it up on the hill?
It's just up here on the left.
Is it in this farm?
Well, these are custodians of the land.
Yeah.
I remember coming up here, gosh, it must be over 30 years ago now. And just seeing it all playing out as though people were living there. But that's when you realise time doesn't really exist. But you just have to get into that feel, don't you?
And the smell of cow shit doesn't really exist either.
See, I'm used to it. I don't even smell it.
Well, I grew up with the smell of cow shit, but there's not a lot of cows left anymore in Ireland. Yeah, I remember I was on the protest in Dublin, one of the protests in Dublin, and all I can remember is this guy looking at us with a mask on, just shaking his head at us. And I looked him right in the eye like, are you mad?
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was looking at us like we were the crazy ones.
I know. Yeah.
It was nuts. Well, maybe we are crazy. We're walking in a field in the middle of Derbyshire. Oh, I can see a stone.
Yeah. The weather's turned. I'm shaking. So I send it out to
The dolphins just said thank you.
Yeah. It's crazy when I go on my holidays. The amount of dolphins and whales that we see is incredible. People don't see them, yet we always see them. Because it's this relationship you have with them, isn't it? You're sending out your love and you're sending out your vibration and they'll respond.
Yeah. Pine cone. Ian, Welsh, look, pine cone. Film the pine cone. This has got a royal symbol on it.
Oh dear, that's not good.
It's something
Demonic.
something Regina.
Oh, yeah.
It's an energy blocker.
It's an energy block. Let's unblock it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Let's unblock it.
brilliant. Feel inclined. My crystal skull.
Crystal skull.
He likes coming to these secrets. He comes around with me.
I've got a giant one.
Right.
Right. Royal satanic energy, be gone.
Be gone.
I
Right.
think it's already unblocked.
My mantra: restore, refresh, re-energize. Restore, refresh, re-energize.
Restore, refresh, re-energize. Shazam.
Yeah, it's not there, is it?
No. It's gone. I think there's more of this.
Yeah, but you're right. That's what they've done. Because then they've put their. This is what David Icke was saying in that Albion. They've put their symbol on it because then they get the energy. I was showing you that picture at the Holy Island, the obelisk.
Yeah.
That's what they've done. So here's Arbor Low, and all those lines represent major ley lines in England.
There's another one. It's over here.
Yeah, and there's loads.
There's another one.
Right.
We've got to deactivate them all.
Be gone.
Refresh, restore, re-energize. Refresh, restore, re-energize. Refresh, restore, re-energize.
Restore, refresh, re-energize. Bring in the light of Christ. The highest light. I call upon the dragons and the ancients to clear this site. Return it to its original intended purpose by the original people of these lands.
And another one, and another one.
Believe this. How
many times have you been here? And you've never seen it?
No. That's your job.
Yeah, yeah. Everything says it's, you've got your skull.
Oh. Restore, refresh, re-energize. Restore, refresh, re-energize. Restore, refresh, re-energize. Be gone.
Next. Is that 2, 3, 4?
Restore, refresh, re-energize. Restore, refresh, re-energize. Restore, refresh, re-energize. Each one's got a different energy. Each one of these has got a different...
Picking up a different...
Because they've put them, I bet you they've put them on all of those lines.
These are the ley lines.
The ley lines.
Of course they are.
Aren't they?
Of course.
They know. Oh, it makes this...
Yeah, but this is good that we're
really
now seeing them. How many years have you been here?
All my life. I remember coming here when I was about 4.
You've never noticed this?
No.
Maybe they were invisible.
Maybe. Well, it's that veil, isn't it, that's lifting.
Yeah.
This is such good work.
I just felt the ships.
Yeah. I felt some earlier.
Can't see. Right, there must be another. How many ley lines are on that map?
What?
This one's been uprooted.
Oh, good. The farmer's had a go.
This one's been uprooted.
Well done.
But somebody had put concrete on it to firm it up before.
Yeah, and look, this does the energy even more. Look, these rods.
Yes. So I bet the rods go up, they're antennas. They're stone antennas.
Exactly.
This is amazing. Didn't expect this.
Right. Let's bring the dragons again.
This one's already clear. Yeah, you okay?
That one's all right.
Yeah, that's already cleared.
Yeah.
Somebody's been here before us.
Well done.
This is good. How many is that? 5?
See?
There's another. I've just connected your skull to my skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, my skull sits on my desk. It's this big. It's pure quartz.
This one's quite sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask for the ancients of this land, the higher galactics, the dragons, the spirits of this place for the highest and best, to come in and fix this line, repair it, restore it, re-energise. Ask the dragons to go and mend it and bring in the golden plasma from the universe, specifically for this line, to restore, refresh, re-energise. Restore, refresh, re-energise. Restore, refresh, re-energise.
Yep. Yep.
That's it. This one's strong.
Mm.
This one's intact in terms of the good energy, isn't it?
Mm.
I feel like we need to kick it. I feel like on this one, I almost want to kick it.
Might hurt your foot.
Restore, refresh, re-energise. Oh, I've got Merlin with me. Can you feel it?
Yeah, I can feel some. Yeah.
Oh, he's got his staff and he's going to bang it down.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh.
Oh.
You can feel that?
Yeah.
He wants to do it 3 times. Gosh, this is...
Oh.
One more time.
You shall not pass. All right, next one.
Amazing. Oh, I know it's not good. I feel angry that they're doing.
Yeah, well,
But let's change that up.
but we're fixing it.
Yeah. Restore, refresh, re-energise. Restore, refresh, re-energise. Restore, refresh, re-energise.
I'm getting a green cross. What is that?
Oh, I feel like there's a ship up there.
There is. I felt it earlier. It's in those clouds.
Yeah. I feel like they're dead happy we're doing this.
Yeah, so do I.
Well,
Time team, we shit it.
you never know what you're going to get, do you?
Hey, oh, look at this one. GR. George. They're Victoria, this is George. So why? Does that mean they weren't all put down at the same time? Or maybe they were put down for Victoria, and then when George came on the throne, they replaced one so he could get this energy, this particular leyline. Oh.
Oh, they're not happy about this one.
No, they're not.
Are they?
No. Ah! Oh, it's got a pain in my head. Fuck.
This is a fact.
Yeah. They're fucking with the wrong people.
We're back in the games.
Yeah.
Is it going to be more now? Yeah.
That's a dragon. Three, four, five.
The sky's changed.
Massively. Lights has come through. Look, there's a big chemtrail.
Yeah, I think that was the first one.
No, it wasn't. The first one was obscured.
Was it?
Yeah, we're going to have to count these a bit. Because I could see the first one from the circle.
Right. Feel the light. Below, I am the light. I have truth. I am the light. Truth. I am the light.
No luck. Whoa! You got the sun. Look at that.
I feel like we've cleared it.
I think we have. Look. Look at that. Look at that.
We've cleared it.
Whoa. That's amazing. Look at that.
We've cleared it.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
Look at that.
Cleared it.
Ah, we're getting codes. Can you see the sun? You look straight. Can you see what the sun's doing? Stare straight at it. Oh my God. Look at it. Look at it. Can you see what it's doing? I don't know if the camera's capturing this. That is incredible. Look at that. It's all purple. All purple light. Can you see the purple light? Yeah. But can you see the purple? There's a big face there. Oh my God.
It's changed. It's not.
Yeah. This is a different colour. Well, we just cleared the last one, and as we did it, the sun just burst up, and now the sun is flashing at us.
It's flickering. It's got all different keys.
And it's going different colours. For me, it's going blue, it's purple.
I can see. Oh yes, I can see it now.
See the purple?
See all the
So it's all electricity going through the middle of it. Are you seeing this?
What can you see?
For me, it's flashing and showing lots of different colours. Look. Oh my God! Whoa! Whoa! Yes! Look at it, it's like all lit up. Can you see that? Can you see it? It's incredible. Oh my God, I know.
Nice.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Look at it. Is the camera picking this up, Kieran? Oh. And you see how it's that energy going round it and it's flashing? Have you ever seen the sun do that? The fuck is this? It's incredible. I know. Look at it. What the fuck? That's amazing. So, you see these stones here? Have you ever noticed them? Well, I just noticed them, and I was like, There's 9 of them. This is the convergence of 9 ley lines here in the centre of the circle. These are all embedded with Victoria Regina. These are been blocking the energy. We just cleared this last one, and as soon as we did, this happened.
As soon as we finished the last area.
Let's look at it. Now that's filling us with new information. Yeah. Oh, that's a great day. Okay. Not just. I think we've got to go back into the centre. I was in the centre of the circle with Gillian, and then I just went. I got this message. You have to go to those things outside.
Blockage. That's
blockage. And then she said there's 9 ley lines. There'll be 9 of these. As we went round, they're blocking the ley lines for the royal reptilian.
Because if they put their signs on them, they hijack all the energy.
Michael says, in a multi-pitched OM format, it just channels through on the vibration of Earth rotating on this axis. So you go into the centre of the circle, go OM, and then what happens is all the circles get this vortex, they all vibrate at that frequency, and then you get this vortex. We've got to go and do that. Do you want to do it with us? Yeah. So I'm getting the feeling, if we're all back to back, and we all go OM, we may experience something really interesting. Like that sun! Fucking hell. Okay, well that's fine, so it's meant to be. Let's just stand back to back then. Okay, let's OM it up. Do you want to lead, Gillian? Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a blue light.
Bless all the lines, bless all the people, bless all their ancestors, and bring this place into a place of love and harmony and 5 dimension or higher at all times. Shall we count the things?
Yes.
I think we've done it all.
No, well, we've done it, but I think we should count them.
Just count them.
Because
that was the first one.
Maybe there's 10. And that means there may be... that would explain it. The 9 ley lines that are logged are VR, and possibly the 10th is one that's hidden. Possibly.
Let's have a look.
The GR. But we've got to count them to verify it. So we'll have to walk around. Okay, so... we just had a really magical experience, didn't we, Gillian?
Incredible.
We didn't expect that.
No, unexpected.
Explain it in your own words.
So I've been coming here to this site on and off for probably 30 years. We came with the intention of just having a look round, doing a bit of energy work. And Mark said, there's a blockage there, and we went to investigate, and there's all those stone things dedicated to Victoria
and George.
And Mark uncovered it, and we've done lots of healing work, and we realised that each one of those stones corresponds with one of the ley lines here. So they've been using that to block off the energy,
or to suck it out for themselves,
to suck it out and put it for them, to energise them, because they're using the energy of the ley lines for their reasons. So we've just dismantled all of that.
But as we dismantled the last one,
that's the magic.
What happened?
The sun started to come out, but it was the most iridescent energy I've ever seen, I think.
Yeah, and that, I think we just witnessed 5D energy. Because I said it looked almost animated, because it didn't look... the sun has never looked like that. And it was flashing, and it was pulsating different colours, and we were definitely getting information.
Yeah, I think we're getting light keys and codes. And
then Michael Feely told us what to do in the centre of the circle with the OM. And then we And all those ley lines now are pulsating with 5D, not 5G, 5D.
And they all clear and ready for the fifth dimensional world that we're going to get very soon. Well, we're in it now, but
We are.
you know.
That was proof for me. And I want to talk about this. This is your book.
Yeah.
The Enchanted Earth. Want to tell us about this book?
Yeah. So it's a story about a being from a planet trillions of miles away in a different universe, and how that being has been assigned the task of overseeing the developing consciousness of the human race. So it talks about the birth of the planet, it talks about spiritual phenomena throughout the ages when Earth was enchanted before it got hijacked by the dark forces, and it tells you about different spiritual phenomena as well. And yeah,
well, I'm putting a link below this video for people who want to read the PDF, but I also got Gillian to record it in her lovely voice for anybody who wants to listen to the audio version.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very good.
If you want to get this, I recommend it. She's amazing.
What a day we've had.
What a day.
What a day.
What a day. That's amazing.
In Derbyshire.
In Derbyshire. Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thought?
See ya.